And welcome back to Late Night Gunpla with Talon Omega. Gonna continue on with the RX-78-2 through the grades. Continuing on with the Real Grade RX-78-2. Last week I finished off the legs. I think I had one leg. I completed the right leg. Is that right? Yeah, the left. No, I completed the left leg. Yeah. And then started in on the skirt. So today finishing up the other half of the skirt, and then probably going, looks like the instructions say we'll go into the body unit after that. So that's the plan for tonight. We'll see how far I get through that. Last couple of days I spent editing together some videos that I made last year, actually no, earlier this year, of the Lego builds that I did earlier. So I will be uploading those to my Facebook or to my YouTube channel soon. I've uploaded the one for the stream for that day, but the actual kind of compressed video that I'll be uploading soon. I just need to finish the last of the videos for those, and then I'll kind of upload those three and then start kind of going through the months, through the backlog of old streams, just to kind of have them up there. So yeah, that's the idea. All right, let's start on the timer. Let's give it 12 minutes. All right, let's go to top view, start chew. All right. I was gonna ask you if the pictures you were posting were from the new one near your place. All right, so I got this piece, C19 and C13. C19. And 13 and 14. Okay, let's do it that way. Like, I was able to look at some of the prices that posted. I don't know if they're really that much of a saving, and at least I'm safe from yours because none of the kits that are available there are any that I really care to kind of follow up on or grab myself, so I'm safe there. There. All right, a file. Get this filed along the contour. Woke up, well, not super early, but I've been waking up a little early past couple of days, well, past couple of weeks really, because we put the kids into swim classes. You know, the sporting really just to get her used to being in the water, the spore to kind of actually learn how to swim. So Saturday is waking up early to go take care of that. I mean, if I really want gashapon, there is that shop. There's the gashapon like shop at Little Tokyo too. That's where I got the the card captor stuff that I have. Yeah. So I got these guys. Okay, so it says this way, that way. So, just like that, it looks like. But I mean, yeah, like last week I no, not last week, 2 weeks ago maybe, I went to the book off in South Bay Galleria, and I was able to pick up the which one is it, the Zazabi, no, Sinanju, yeah, Sinanju animation version, like $15 off. That one I got because I had been very close to picking it up before anyway, so it was definitely on the to buy list. So now the only one I'm still, actually no, I picked up both of them. So I was gonna say the only one I'm on the lookout for now is the Zazabi, because I just picked up the Sinanju, but no, I picked up the Zazabi at the last community build at Toy Arena last month. Came home with that, so got those two big ones. I guess I actually should finish building one of the unicorns. I think I've got 2, maybe 3. Matters which side is. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Thanks for joining. Thanks for logging on. You know, just kind of streaming, building my backlog. And so, well, actually not much of a backlog because this one was added to the backlog just because I started working on, actually, I started working on 2 others that were on the backlog. So it kind of pushed me because I decided that I wanted to build them through the grades. That's about there. I mean, yes, there is always a backlog, but the intention of starting streaming was, again, to get rid of the backlog. Goes. All right. Okay. So need that, and then so I need B5. Ooh. Like, was it already built and it kind of fell apart on you, or what happened there? How do you... Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, I mean, this is an inner frame piece, so it doesn't really matter how much I leave that open. So which side is down? So it's saying flip them. Really? Yeah, okay. Wait, no. No, it's saying, yeah, goes to the inside. Okay. It's already... Oh, let's see how this goes. Oh. Only time something like that happened to me was when I was building a Macross kit. Now granted, I also did force a bit of it. Yeah, this is not gonna... My only hope is that all this will be hidden anyway, so I'll go ahead and skip that. Alright, so yeah. Why did it flip those? Well, I guess they're supposed to not be. Alright, so yeah, this will go in there. Unspecify. Yeah, one way or the other. So yeah, so that goes there. But yeah, was on that Macross kit. Ooh. Alright, 23 on both. Oh, T28. 28, there it goes. Yeah, I mean, luckily, no, not luckily. I mean, those were pieces that were kind of just once you put it together, it kind of works. But I just kind of gave up on the kit. That was a 8 completion for me, actually. I finished it and I did not transform it. I just put it up in its display case and just left it there. Actually, do I have it? Where is that picture? Let me see. Let me see where is the display. Yeah, so yeah, that one right there, you know, built it and just I think it was the leg parts. So it's like at least when it's in the fighter mode, it stays together. I just like finished it up because it was yeah, it was on the joint, and it's like I had to force the joint in, and it was just the the um the tolerance was just really small, so wound up breaking it. Man, but yeah, so I mean, at least for me, I was able to save that. Connect the arms to, like, was it the? Actually, no. Those. How are the master grades or the high grades? No, that's perfect grade. Um, Unicorn. How do the arms attach? Is it kind of the joint, its own piece? The arm, the hole goes in. Is it kind of a ball and cup? Yeah, I wonder how is that one, because the fixes for it are totally different. Yeah, like this one, kind of, ball and cup. So obviously it's like, all right, so you kind of cut off the other part when you find some way to reattach it with a rod in between them. But man, perfect grade. Can you even order the replacements? I think I've heard that the Bandai here has been trying to do a little approach of the kind of asking for the replacement piece, but I haven't heard anything really on that end. So yeah, it'll be that question to see. Hey, going back a bit, Jeff, you said you added to your backlog, but you were trying to get rid of stuff. What else did you add now? Let's get back to this. All right, so 23. This one is 23. There it goes. That's another 23. So shades are a little different. Well, yeah, this is gray and that one was white, so the idea is that they all kind of highlight each other a little more. I think there's parts of the legs that do that. Yeah, the middle parts of it. Yeah. So yeah, let's organize. Let's put this away properly, just so I know where everything is. So much for myself to know. Let's go side view. I'll let you guys see a bit of the side view. And the channel's mascot, Nipa-kun. Well, Nipago, not kun. I guess they could go by kun. I mean, no, you're working on that, but you said you picked up, or you said you're gonna work on that today, on the Lord of the Rings set. But all right, so Target had sales. What would you actually pick up at Target, though, man? Okay, yeah, that part doesn't matter all that much. that one. Alright. That's why I have the apron there, so I can catch anything that falls off. So there you go. Just like that. Okay. That's it. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Alright. What did I get today? What did I get recently? Yeah, didn't really do anything extra. I don't remember. I thought there was something I got in, but no, I don't remember. Come on. There it goes. Okay, so this side. Alright. Okay. This one. Alright. So I haven't attached these all that well, so I can alright. Alright. So it says upside down that way. Alright, then I'm not liking how much those pop out. Wow, these are all kind of flimsy. Alright. Now, it says, yeah, try to actually finish pushing them in. whole piece is coming apart. Wow. Back skirt. Might have been when I did that part. Might have trimmed a little too much off of that hip joint, but alright. So, lower torso done, and along with the little kind of decal. Yes, a bit there. Come on, focus. Oh, close enough. I also jumped ahead and painted the parts that are going to be the on the arms. There's kind of some gold on the kind of inner arm there too, so I painted that ahead of time. Alright, so I've got this guy already. So this looks like the front. Right, so okay, so this one looks like it's already supposed to have, but I thought it shows. How are you supposed to do that? How is that different? I'm trying to figure that one out, because it claims that that's supposed to kind of, I guess maybe this part comes out. I don't know. I don't see anything else, but alright, so we'll see. So I need C9 and C10. Here we go, C. And 10, there we go. C28 will also be needed ahead of time. So I'm going to just cut it out now. C3 and 4. 3 and 4. Alright, it's pause time. Alright. Oh, is the chat frozen, or are you guys just not talking? What's going on? Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm still recording. Still streaming, I assume. Ah, you're Prime. Okay. So, oh man, I just saw that I was wondering if there was going to be another Prime Day, and I just saw that there is in a couple of weeks. Okay, so looking ahead a bit, another little bit of painting that I already did. So it says kind of sticker pieces that go in there. What I did was I kind of painted it gold there as well. Yeah. So painted them with gold as well. So kind of preparing for that ahead of time. So I've got that coming up. A16s, C20, 9, C20, C11, 12, C33. Where are you? Wait, what? Yes, you're up here. Get those guys. You're there. You're there. So, 12, 20, C30, C1. C's here. Okay. So, just 3, 4, 6 more C's that I'll kind of cut out, and then we'll get to it. Let's start due back up. So, let's see, 29. So slightly different red, more salmon-ish. C33 and C1. So that's C's. H, A, F. Right. Oh. A couple of A's. 1. Sure. 15 and 16. See how much of that actually flicks off. But I painted it ahead of time so that hopefully it doesn't actually rub off on my fingers. H, A, do that separately. All right, so then I still need F and H. All right, so let's go with F and H. F5, that's you. F4 and F14. To the neck. Just H left. All right. H. H. What? H2. So now we'll do this. So apparently today there was another community build day at what's it called, at Toy Arena, but since I had other plans I wasn't able to go. So you are the front, okay. Back. I'm assuming this one goes here. Looks like that. Alright. says, okay. Yeah, alright. I got the right ones in. Thought I'd pay attention to that, but I wasn't sure. And so you probably go in here. There. There it goes. All right. Okay. So there's that. So you. Okay. Break time again. Oh well. Okay. 81. Okay, I might finish that today. I don't know if I'm gonna jump ahead into the arm or not. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that might be extra time for tomorrow. Get the 2 arms done. Yeah, 9:45. Yeah, I'll probably definitely finish this then, from the looks of it. Yeah, okay, looks like I will. So, even if I do the backpack, well, we'll see if I get through the backpack today or not. But, yeah, an hour left. Yeah, I'll probably get this done. So, I mean, so far, got the chest done. Took me a second to figure out how it actually kind of fits together, but I've got it in now. Okay. How's your priming going, Jeff? Start that back up. Thought you're only going to try to do the main fellowship, though. stress mark. Oh well. Alright, and then this side down. So, yeah, it does go down that way. Oh, okay. Okay, so that shoulder piece still does go up and down at least, but this is the maximum. It kind of moves forward. All right. We. Yeah, this one I'll really have to pay attention where the okay. So it says yeah, okay. So like that. All right. There's that. Hopefully I don't scrape off too much while I'm holding it with my nail like there. Alright. Which side is what? I don't know if it's this side. Alright. Really? This way now. There it goes. goes. Nah. Yeah, probably would have looked better airbrushed. We'll see. Okay, now trying to cut this in a way that won't leave too much of a kind of stress mark. But oh, okay, that came off kind of okay. This one. Okay, that's bad. Scratching. Some pretty deep scratches, actually. See if I can... Alright, that looks like it. Got rid of most of them. Alright. Now the other one. Okay, I mean, it does look a little rough. Come on. Focus. Come on. Oh, yeah. Doesn't look too bad. Like, when you can see the whole thing, it looks bad. But the little bit you're seeing works. Alright, I can deal with that. I can live with that. A minute, I can do this piece. just kind of that edge. Alright, that was going to be that bit. Make sure, yeah, that's primed. Alright. Ouch. Whew. So apparently, well, two actual, it seems like outside kind of followers. One, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. One earlier today, but apparently they left. I guess wasn't talking as much. Probably might want to work on that, but we'll see. So then, a little more water break. Yeah, I think looks of it, yeah, probably will get through the backpack, so I'll have that done. I'm liking how that gold came out, because I mean, obviously I can see that it's kind of glommed on there, but it's not bad. Not as bad as kind of these bits here, so I can live with that. Alright, so it would have been kind of overlaps. How are those going to go? Yeah, it was going to be these. So yeah, would have been little bits of gold over, kind of showing out. Yeah, I like this a little better, but again, probably could have gone with hollow yellow, hollow gold. What did I use hollow gold for? I think I used holographic gold for the eyes on the high grade. I think that's what that was. I mean, I have this one started. Regular gold, no. Okay. I have 2 white gold and a actual gold. XGM08 yellow gold, yeah. XGM08 white yellow gold and XGM07 white gold. Yeah, these don't holographic yellow. So, okay, so they do say what they are. Oh, well, this one doesn't. I think this one's silver. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be silver. What's this? XGM 100. Yeah, I think 100 was supposed to be silver. What's this one then? XGM 02. Is this? I think XGM 100 is more of a chrome. I forget if this one's a metallic silver also. Like, I'm tempted to, well, I have a Molotov chrome, and again I have, I think this is supposed to be a chrome, a Gundam marker, There are a couple pieces on this that look like they have kind of a chrome sticker. I don't know. I don't know if I want to try to get that chrome into those recesses, because it looks like there. And then cut out that little silver piece that's going to go over, or just use the stickers as they are. I think I'll just use the kind of decals as they are. Alright, so back to it. Let's go back to overhead view. Stretch again. Alright, so I had that done. Alright. Oh yeah, that comes in last. Alright. So that goes on there. Okay. Alright, going first. Right. That. Last piece to kind of get this part done, and then we'll start it on the backpack. It looks like, yeah, might end a little early today because I think, yeah, I'll stop it there when I get the backpack done. Have a mark done. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's not leaving much of a mark at least. Here. So then you go this way. Yeah. Okay. All right. E, F, G, this one. Nine. Nine. 12. Okay, and so now just G's, it looks like. I need 2 G9s. G1, 2, 3. All right. Not bad. 2/3 of it. That's actually a pretty good clip you got going. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be trying to get these pieces off, but looks like again I'll be through most of this. It looks like 2, 3, 26, and then just B3 on both sides. Okay. Trying to stretch out the neck and back. Like I was actually trying to get it to crack, but it just doesn't want to. More water. So I mean, looks like tomorrow will be, if not both arms, at least one arm, and maybe starting in on the second arm. So it's like arms, head, and then the weapon systems. So it might be, that's tomorrow the head and arm. Tomorrow the arms, next week the head and weapon system. Might be done by next week. And then after that to decide what Lego kit I want to build, because I know I want to take a bit of a break. This is the third RX-78 I've built in like the past month and a half. When did I start these again? I'm gonna start streaming again. Well, no. Well, we'll see. Cause yeah, it's been about 4 weeks. So yeah, I want to take a break from this guy before I start in on the version Ka Master Grade. Then probably take another break and do another Lego kit and decide. Like, I'm most of the way. No. So yeah, probably in 2 weeks I'll start in on a Lego kit. I'll have to decide which kit I want to build, and then where I go from there. So yeah, we'll do. Start you back up. Our recording. We'll go side view again. So G1, 2, and 3. One on both. G26. This one. Okay. Now B3. Three. Is that it? D. 1. And 21. Yeah. All right. Okay. B, F, G, G, D. Okay. All right. So claims that's it. All right. So now we can start in on the work too. This guy. So freaking small. Yeah, no ball. Same. Yeah. I'll hope to do. I'll try not to do the back and forth sawing, but this one, I think I'll just have to live with it. It'll have to be. Alright. Okay. Now these guys. There it goes. All right. Okay. Yeah, make sure it snaps in. So I did do that. F2. So this one. And with Exacto. Alright. The nicest one that's come off. Alright. So this way. Ah, okay, I get it. These are supposed to move because of the... Just go. No, it does show, so let's... Okay, that one doesn't, but this one does. All right. Break time again. Oh, that shouldn't have. How odd. These pieces shouldn't have. Nor here, but... Alright. Set that up again. Just because there really should be no reason for that to be a stress mark there. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I see now. Yeah. Done that. All right. All right. Now, just this last bit of the backpack. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so then just these guys. 21T2. Okay, so that's the wrong piece. Yeah, that's the one. All right, that's what's. So the other one is the one that actually holds. This one's for display. I see now. I get that. What the heck? I just cut it off. No, there it goes. A couple minutes, seconds. All right. All right. Trying to get my neck to crack because it feels like it just needs to. All right. Oh, okay. So yeah, looks like I'll probably end like 10 minutes early because there's just this little bit here, and then kind of attaching it to the rest of the body. So yeah, I'll have to see tomorrow. It looks like it's the okay. So tomorrow it's the arms. We'll see how much of them I get through. See if I get one or both. It would make it a bit easier, I'm sure. I'm like, why don't you just get one of the? Let's see, where do I have it? Yeah, one of these little guys. You know, the kind of already built-in compressor. They're like, I mean, there's really cheap ones I think for like $30, but I think they have gone up because a lot more hobbyers have been getting it. So yeah, I got the airbrush. Let me just get one of the little ones. And actually, this one, when I bought it, did come with airbrush too. So I just I use the like Gundam airbrush adapter instead. But yeah, it's pretty easy enough to swap it out. I mean, well, I think I wound up having to buy an extra adapter though for this. But oh, okay. So yeah, this one I also on mine I put the quick release for when I use it for other stuff, but easy enough to just unscrew it. And since it came with it, you know, just screws right in. So yeah, and it is it's a dual action one at least, so makes it a little fun. Like one person I watch a lot on YouTube, he showed off one recently, and it's a cheap one. It was like $20, and it's a single action, so the air is always blowing out. But this one, again, double action, you press it down first and then pull back to spray. Whereas that other one is like you only had to pull back to spray, so the air was always blowing out. But again, yeah, this one was, I believe I got it for like $50. Yeah, I think it was $50. And yeah, and it came with, you know, the extra pretty much primer cups, because that's basically what those are. You use them to kind of fill your primer. How were you in? You were in there like that somehow. But anyway. I mean, you can probably do it in your garage. Yeah, you can probably do it in the garage, with the door open. I mean, remember when I started, I was doing a lot of my airbrushing on the balcony at the apartment in the valley. So I mean, you can just do it that way. Or again, the booth I got with the lights was like $100, but I think they're down to 50. Let's see. No, let's not actually give it my more of my feed. So we'll go into incognito mode because I don't want it to fill my suggestions as, hey, you want to look more? But yeah. But I am a robot. Anyway. Oh yeah, so I was saying, Prime Day deals are coming up in October. I think it's 7th and 8th. But so yeah, I mean, one kind of like the one I got with the lights is $99. I mean, there's a really kind of collapsible cheap one for $26.99, so you can probably just get that. Yeah, so yeah, see, the collapsible one I was looking at was this one. Like I said, I think this is the one that I have. Actually, yeah, it wasn't Master. It was a different brand, but no, yeah. Again, you can look it on Temu, and you'll find them cheaper there too. Same with probably the airbrushing compressor. Yeah, and probably would make it a lot easier for you. Make sure you also get like the nitrile gloves from Temu probably too. You'll probably get them from there. All right, well, let's get back to this. Just finish off the last 5 minutes of this. Yeah. So I'm trying to get rid of the seam line. Well, not the seam line, but the what do I keep calling it? The injection molding seam. I mean, yeah, I mean, this kind of did help setting up this kind of dedicated space for it. I mean, I can definitely optimize it a little better. I can really clean up around here. I need to. All right. Well, you guys can see, who cares? But anyway, so yeah. Alright, so we are done for today. Yeah, I think I'll hold off on starting on the arms until tomorrow. Let's clean this off a bit right now. One minute. You know, talking about proper tools, you know, this really has been helpful. Like the other glass file that I have, I don't know, it feels like it rashed a lot more. Maybe I just need to clean it more often. Whereas this one, I can let it get a little dirty and it still does its job pretty well. So, you know, Razor's pretty good brand for that. But yeah, so. Alright. So, yeah. Oh, okay, just on time. You know, right at 11 o'clock. I guess I thought I was gonna end like 5 minutes ago, but I guess not. So yeah, we are done with the at least basic part of it. Yeah, that stance. You know, he's got some pretty good articulation. I'll give it that. Real grades, that's what they're really meant for. So yeah, let's see how much I got left there. So got the. I was trying to pick up a couple of these little nubs that kind of didn't make it into my nub holder. Alright, so both arms, 2 shoulders, then attach. I might actually get it done. Yeah, I might get the arms done by tomorrow. And then it's the head and weapons and core fighter. Okay. So, might get through. I don't know. The head might push it past tomorrow. So, I might at least get both arms done tomorrow. So, that'll be done. Then the next week again, the head and the weapons and core fighter. Yeah, I think I might be getting that all. How are you supposed to do that? No, there's no way that kind of goes in there. tall, but yes, I'm not sure how that's supposed to go in there. I'll have to look at that a little closer, see what the instructions are supposed to be for that. Alright, so yeah, we will end here tonight. Tomorrow, like I said, probably get the arms done, and then next week probably finish that. 2 weeks, then I will probably do a Lego kit. I'll have to look through the pile and see what I want to do, if I want to make something smaller or kind of dig into one of the bigger ones and go a couple of days on that. We'll see. All right, well, Jeff, thanks for being on. GBXSTXRD, I don't know however you pronounce it. Thanks for having added. You kind of dropped off early, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.